Alright, hello, thanks for watching another video. First of all, I will apologise if it does seem a bit dark in here because one of the bulbs in my light has gone out, so it's like a little cave in here at the moment, so I've got a light pointing at me, so apologies for that. But the video I wanted to do today was I wanted to talk about Sony All-Stars Battle Royale that was announced last week. As you know, it's like the Super Smash Bros. Style game for the PlayStation. But more specifically, I wanted to talk about the characters, but I wanted to give you a little list of who I hope makes the game and like what characters I think will make the game as well. So to start off with, the ones that have been confirmed, if you didn't know already, what I've got it written down here is Kratos, Parappa the Rapper, Sly Cooper, Colonel Raddock, Sweet Tooth, he's from Twisted Metal, and Fat Princess. So they're, like I said in my previous video about this, I thought they were kind of strange choices for Sony to announce as their like the first 6 characters for the game. I thought that was quite strange, considering like people like Fat Princess was only known to a few, not many people. If you don't know, if you're not like a serious PS3 gamer, I doubt you're going to know who Fat Princess is, because she's only a character from a PSN downloadable game off the store from a couple of years ago. So she's not up there with like Kratos and as like a big first party Sony ambassador. So to crack on with my list of who I think is going to make the game, to start off with, Jak and Daxter. I think it's a dead cert that they're in this game, seeing as we've already seen a glimpse of a stage. So that like the environment of the first Jak and Daxter game is in the background, so it's quite obvious that Jak and Daxter are going to be in this game. Whether there'll be one character or they'll be separated into Jak and Daxter, we don't know. I'm guessing they'll be together because it's iconic, you know, all in the games, like throughout all 3 games, Daxter always sat on Jak's shoulder. But we don't know because Daxter did have his own spin-off game on the PSP with his bug splatter gun thing. I can't remember what it was called, but maybe he's got that and they've separated them into 2 characters. That'll be quite interesting to see, but I'm predicting they'll be together as one. The next up was Ratchet and Clank, again similar to Jak and Daxter, Sony ambassadors. They've had quite a few games out on the PS3 now. I think these will be separate because kind of Clank is not like as much of a sidekick as he is to like Daxter. He doesn't sit on Ratchet's shoulder. He's got his own 2 feet and that. So I do think these will be separate characters. But again, it's a dead set these are going to be in this game because it's just they're up there with Sony's ambassadors. Also Sackboy, he's more or less guaranteed for this game. Will probably be the cover star of it. He's a hard one really, because what can Sackboy do to win a fight against people like Kratos? It's going to be interesting to see what they do. I just honestly have no clue how they're going to work Sackboy in this game, but he's obviously going to be in it, so it'll be interesting to see that one. Now on to some of the choices that might not make the list, which is kind of like, or it could happen or it could not. I've gone for Sora and Riku from Kingdom Hearts. Obviously Kingdom Hearts started off as a PlayStation 2 exclusive, and I think they're just characters that could really do well in this game. If you played Super Smash Bros., I think they would be similar to like Melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee. I think there'll be characters that are similar to Roy and Marth on there, kind of like just really good attacking people, quite all-rounder. Got the Keyblades, it'll be very good. I think the Keyblade would be a really great weapon. Great weapon in this game. I think it's a bit of a long shot though, seeing as Kingdom Hearts has sort of developed into a multi-platform game series, but it would be amazing to see them on there. That'd instantly be my favourite characters. Next up is Nathan Drake, again dead cert for the game, Sony's PS3 ambassador, probably Sony's most successful series on the PS3, but again it's quite tough to find out how they're going to do him because he's just a plain man. He hasn't got powers or anything, he's just a plain average human being like me or you. So Whether they just give him like a few guns or something, we'll have to find out. But they have done Colonel Raddick, so maybe they'll do it similar to that, but obviously not as big or anything, because Nathan Drake never has anything happen to him in the games which could make him a great powerful character, but we'll have to see. Next up, I think Spyro might be in the game. Obviously started off on the PS1, very popular series, but has now branched into a multi-platform series. But again, would be great to see a bit of Spyro in there. And Crash Bandicoot is the next one I've picked as well. Again, gone into multi-platform, but who can forget playing Crash Bandicoot on the PS1? Sony's, and Naughty Dog as well, who are Sony's like lead designers, sort of thing. Who can forget playing Crash Bandicoot on the PS1? It's probably everyone's first PS1 game that they got, and I'm sure that Sony are going to stick him in this game. I really do think. Again, this is a long shot, this one, but maybe Rayman, he might make the cut. Again, similar to Crash Bandicoot, had a very successful start to the PS1, made a name for himself on the PS1, so maybe that they're going back to that and it could be on this game. But again, he did branch out into multi-platform. From Resistance, I found it quite tough thinking who they could take from Resistance, the series, but I think Nathan Hale probably will be in it, but again, it's similar to Nathan Drake, he's just a human, apart from, spoilers here at the moment, apart from on the end of the second one, when he kind of does get taken over. He does die, but he gets taken over by the Chimera, he gets changed, so we don't know. I thought maybe a Chimera, an actual Chimeran soldier, an actual Chimeran alien might be able to be played as a character. I thought that'd be quite good. This one's actually rumoured to be true. There's a leaked picture that came out of Yorda from Ico. If you've played Ico, Yorda is like the ghostly white girl that follows you around, that you have to take around everywhere. So that's the first rumoured character to be coming out, so that'll be very good. There's a picture going around on the internet or something from a developer's computer screen with a picture of Yorda on it, so that is looking like it's going to happen, so it'll be interesting to see how they do that. Also, Shadow of the Colossus, you could have Wanda, the protagonist, of course, the one who takes on all these Colossus. I think he'll be in there. That'll be very good to see. I think they can make a good stage environment out of Shadow of the Colossus as well, because obviously massive monsters. That'd be really great to see them like walking around in the background of a stage or something. That'd be really exciting to see. Maybe coming into the newer games, we've got, if you've played Journey, the PSN game, maybe we could have the adventurer from that game. As you know, they've got these like kind of magical powers where they just submit this massive force that they can just do things like fly and things like that, so it'd be really good to see how they could incorporate that into this game. And I thought finally maybe a few third parties just chucked in there. As you know, Super Smash Bros. Secured Sonic for Brawl, so maybe Sony can secure some people like Mega Man, or even like someone like Pac-Man, to something like that, to just give Sony kind of an edge and not make it as really bland by sticking to their own characters. They need one really standout character that thinks, oh god, they've managed to secure this character. But that was just a few of my thoughts and a few characters who I think might make the cut. But leave down in the comments who you really want to see in the game, and I look forward to reading through those. So thanks for watching this video, and I will see you on my next one.